Alright, welcome on back. Had some water to try and clear my throat so I wouldn't cough or whatever. And, yeah. And then I teleported back to where we left off. Let's finish clearing this area, and then continuing on. Should be able to reach Athens, theoretically. Should be able to reach Athens by pretty soon. Oh, realizing my shield isn't up. Yeah, that'll help. Reduce damage quite a bit, hopefully. Nothing too scary so far. That's a lot of enemies. Drink a potion. Alright. Archers shooting at me from off screen. Thanks. Could I... There. Undead are proving to be surprisingly resilient against my attacks, so that is 100% something I'll have to keep a watch on, just to make sure I don't miss anything regarding that. Mantle of Energy. Oh, another health potion over here. Ornate chest. Money. Rune Staff of Demonology. Nothing else really worthwhile. Okay. Yeah, nothing else. Which means officially out of things to do before carrying on. What did they drop? Copper axe. Okay. Should do a challenge run at some point using only whites, and I can't use relics to boost them up. That would be an interesting challenge run. Just make it effectively like you're on epic mode maybe, but you're actually on normal and everything is just painfully difficult. Kaboosh. Rotbone. Sorry, Rotbone, I've already fought an elite by your name. Embossed suit, sure. A health potion, okay. And everything else is generic.
You're no monster. Oh, thank Olympus. You should have seen them. A whole army of the monsters. Centaurs and harpies and satyrs marching off. To where? Just a few still here. And the worst of them, they're lurking in the cave at the heart of the camp. Whatever you do, stay away. They'll turn you to stone. I saw it happen.
Okay, so this is the Gorgons. Which means we're a really long ways away from Athens still, huh? We're a decent ways away from Athens still. Let me actually check that on here. Just to make sure. I can't remember if there's an Athens one and then another one, or if it's something else and then Athens. Either way, okay. Well, I'm surprised I haven't run into the boar yet. The Boarman yet. The grieving widow. In a dream, told her you could not grow in Haiti. Told her the Boarman now hides now in the Parnassus caves. Find the Boarman and avenge her husband's death. Wasn't I already through the Parnassus caves? So where the heck is he? Did I just miss a little alcove where he was? I was already through the Parnassus caves, so I thought I was already through them at least. Let me go back and check. Because I could have sworn I went through them already. Oh, just an entire group of enemies I completely missed. At least none of them are an elite of any sort. Is this not the Parnassus Caves way back? Way back here? And I'm talking way back here? I'll be surprised if I run anything that's still alive, but yeah. Hold on, I can check. Can I check now? No, I can't. I have to actually get closer. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Parnassus Caves. Did I defeat it at any point? Find the Boarman, avenge her husband's death. Okay, well let's, I guess we're backtracking to do that, because I want to make sure to do every quest in this run. Because the experience is well worth it usually. Well, it's kind of worth it usually. It's usually worth it. Regardless, we're going back to do this, because I don't want to miss a quest. I don't want to miss doing a quest. Here. Detective Circlet. Probably none of that's going to be useful. Just gonna skip by all of you. As many of you as I feel like it. Can I just pass by these guys without drawing their attention? Nope, I got one of them on me. Ah, life drain. Such a pain. Should be up here somewhere, if I'm thinking correctly. Whoa, okay. Should not have jumped into that group of arachnos. It is up here, right? He's supposed to be in his own little, like, hideaway cave, right? I'm not wrong about this, hopefully. He's like up over here in his own little hideaway cave. Yeah, right here. He's in his own little hideaway cave right here. Master of the Flame. Oh no. I feel sorry for this guy. He's fighting somebody with a fire shield. Probably would have melted me if it wasn't for the fact that I had the fire shield. But yep, now we can turn that in when we go back. Whenever I decide to go back, we can turn that in. The lady at Delphi. What? Hopefully. No, it was generic. Okay. Well, now we can leave. Let's head back to Parnassus. No, let's head back to Delphi. And then I'll head to Parnassus. Head to Delphi, turn this in. Then I'll head to Parnassus so we can continue along our way. Excuse me. Excuse me again. It's not a matter of being gassy, it's a, with the burping, it's a matter of, hiccups. A little bit of hiccups. 3,000 experience. See, that definitely would have gotten me, like, a 50th of a level, which is actually a lot in this game. Well, probably closer to, like, a 25th or 30th of a level, which still is huge. If I had turned it in sooner, since I would have been around a level or 2 levels lower, maybe. Anyway, heading over to Parnassus so we can continue. Make our trek back over to the upcoming Gorgon caves. The upcoming cave of the Gorgons. Sisters. Yeah, sell that, sell that. May as well sell that. I don't really care for it. Alright. Whoop. Thought it froze for a second. Nope, I just ran into a rock. I just ran into a rock that wasn't on the map. Okay. Sorry for the long treks without anything in here that are happening. Yeah. Not really much to say here. Oh, actually, I do have to say that I was going to continue with the volcanic orb build. So, volcanic orb, high nuke, conflagration so that burns out, so that I get the burn damage after, and then going for fragmentation, which causes it to explode, sending out, oh, fragments of rock, which each inflict physical damage to the enemies they hit. Oh, then that makes brimstone a viable thing, because it increases my physical damage, which means that the physical damage on this would increase. I would think, right? I would think, maybe, right? Maybe so. Circles me in a searing ring of flames, burning all enemies that come within his radius. I might want to get the Core Dweller at some point as well. Even just base Core Dweller would maybe be good. It would help me a little bit, and having to summon it every once in a while wouldn't be too bad. It would help like distract some of the attacks away from myself. But that's enough strategizing. Just a general idea of what I wanted to do though with the character. To be honest, I might just go full Earth, like all of my levels go into Earth, all of my skill points. I just get Core Dweller all the way up. I get Volcanic Orb all the way up. Eruption seems like a really good thing, but I'm probably wrong on that. Fire Nova definitely seems like it could be good. Meteor Rain seems insane. Just looking at it here. Volatility. Enhanced by the volatile energy of the earth, your fire attacks have a chance of inflicting greatly increased damage. 33% chance of that. Of physical damage, fire damage, and burn damage being boosted. Okay. That's pretty huge. It's pretty awesome. I'll have to keep that in mind in case I feel like my damage is going down. I'll start putting points into that. Unless it's a one-pointer skill, which I think those exist in this game. I could be wrong, but I think those do exist in this game. The one-pointer skills, where you're not really expected to put more than 1 point into it, right? It's like it's useful at its base value, but after that you're wasting skill points that you could put anywhere else. Almost wasted my fire orb there. Let's get everyone here to just kind of gather around. Tell a story. Of a flaming orb that destroyed everyone. A flaming orb that destroyed the dinosaurs. Well, okay. That is a lot of enemies. And all of these enemies there we go. That was a pretty big chunk of enemies there, just suddenly gone. Well, forgetting I need to have my shield up. Otherwise I get destroyed by enemies pretty quickly. My armor is definitely not high enough for me to warrant forgetting that and still being safe. Excuse me, if you heard that swallow. A tiny bit on edge. Because I remember this area giving me a little bit of trouble with my bow character. A little bit. Not too much. But enough for me to be worried. Feel worried about it. Probably when we get to the entrance of the cave, I'll end the episode somewhere around there maybe. Just because I don't want this going on too long, and I know this is a big area to begin with. Okay. Frost Lich. Don't want to be slowed down. Thank you very much. Oh wait, this isn't Diablo. Never mind. Alright. That was potentially problematic for a second there. Raise Cage of Reprisal. Staff of Necromancy. I'm not a... What are they again? Yeah, I'm not a Theurgist though. I'm not a Theurgist. Let's grab that lesser energy potion. I might need it. Who knows? Reapply the shield before it runs out. Kaboom, kaboom. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Okay. So it was just some enemies to defeat for some experience. Fair enough. Was that it? Are we really up to... Yeah, we're pretty close to the entrance now, I think. Well, no, we aren't. We still have a little bit to go. Whoa, okay, hello. Who's giving who the fire enchantment? Oh, I guess it was that captain. Because as soon as the captain went away, all the fire enchant went away too. Batfang, that. Throw away the club. Okay. Sanguine throwing knife. Sure, I'll pick that up. Yeah, life leech, sure. Is this a separate area, or is this me going into a section that's leading up to the entrance of the ruins? Because I feel like this is me doing a secondary section, even though it could also be me going into the area leading up to the entrance of the cave, Gorgon cave. Hold up. Hold on. No, let's check out the area I already started. Let's not get distracted. Try not to get distracted here. Well, that was 3 of them gone in a single strike. That's good. Seems to be pretty good. Whoa, frames. Okay. And one of them just threw a firebomb. Interesting. Scary, but interesting too. At the same time. Protective band. Gonna ignore that. Money, money, health, money. Protective loop of insight. Sure, that might be worth it. If it gives me more than 8 intelligence. Well, it just gives me 8 intelligence, so I'll take it for the fire res. Take it for the fire resistance. What was the other one I picked up? Just a regular loop of insight? Okay. Reapply the barrier. Before I forget. Okay. So far, not that much trouble. Thank goodness. Not too much trouble, at least. Is there anything worthwhile around here? Nope. Doesn't seem to be the case. Alright. Archers. Huh. Really thought there would be a chest here. Oh well. We apply that. Okay. Well. That was the entrance I just passed by. Gonna try and get a level up here off these remaining rat men before I wrap up. There we go. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright. Another 3 points going into this. So now it does 79 to 114 fire damage, excluding my boosts. And it also does some physical damage. That's not that bad. And I need to put some points into strength so that I can wear those other boots that were there. Are these all physical dudes? No, they aren't. Okay, well, most of them are gone now. That's good. Cool. Just kind of clearing out the outside area now. Neat. Kaboom. Did I increase the radius as well with this? No, I didn't. But the next one increases the radius. So that's going to be good once I get to it. It's going to be nice once I get to it. Because then I'll be able to hit more enemies all at once. Those three are gone. Okay, nobody else there. This all seems to be cleared out. Alright. Well. Oh wow. Cyclops got turned to stone. Or giant, or whatever. Hey Gorgon ladies. Madames. Mademoiselles. Pythian caves. Reminds me of the word python. Python. Which is probably what it's meant to do. Anyway, let's head back to Parnassus. Should technically head back to Delphi, but I have stuff to sell. Either way, actually. wouldn't really technically matter, but whatever. Durable raise gauge of reprisal has 14 extra armor, energy regeneration, 46% energy, 15% chance of life leech retaliation. Interesting, but not good enough. 10 strengths, not worth it. Intel, not worth. Intel, not worth. Sell those, sell that. Keep those. Whoa, hold on. He might actually be selling something worthwhile here. Let me just check. Probably not, but obviously gotta check. Be sure. Be certain. Loop, endurance, ring of insight. Wasn't there another ring of insight in here? No, there wasn't. Okay. Doesn't look to be the case, at least. Whoa. Ground having a problem. Now that I have 80 strength, I can put on those boots that boost my elemental damage. Boots? No, not boots. They're leggings. Right? Throw this in. Which I think turns it into another one. No, not quite yet. These. Light embossed leggings of the Pegasus. Which are just good. It gives me elemental resistance. It gives me actually a lot of stuff. I can sell those. It's pretty generic. It's just 4 intelligence on top of a decent...
Potions! Greaves! Don't bother me now. So long.
What is it again? Elemental damages, movement speed, reduction to all requirements, and elemental resistances. Yeah, so that definitely increases my survivability and so on. All of my damage is going up like that. But, yeah. Alright. That is going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. In the next one, I will be going into the Gorgon caves. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below. If you want to say anything, good or bad, like, hey, you did something I don't particularly like, I'll try to avoid a few things. I'm not going to do everything to try and appease, but, you know, there's plenty of things I know I probably, like, rambling on. Could have done better. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Feel free to, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.